everybody, thank you for tuning in today. Today I'm coming to you with a first impression video on our new foundation. It's still fairly new. It's the CoverGirl Vitalist Healthy Elixir foundation. It has SPF 20 in it. It actually claims to be hydrating. So my skin is oily in the T-zone and kind of normal all over, and this does claim to be full coverage but lightweight. I got it in color Soft Sable because that's the color I am in the CoverGirl 3-in-1 foundation. I already put on a primer, and I'm actually using Urban Decay's D-Slick primer. I put it on my nose and above my eyebrows and on my chin. So that's about the usual amount I would usually take. And I'm also going to be using the M439 brush from Morphe. This is a typical brush I usually use to do my foundation. It does feel hydrating like when I put it on the skin. True test is going to be if it's going to cover up some of my acne, scarring right here. It's like I have a lot of discoloration around here and around my mouth. So let's see if it covers some of my nose. My nose is usually the first place that makeup will start to break down because it actually feels really good on the skin. It's like it did cover it up somewhat. I feel like it blends fairly easily. You could still see, like I said, my acne scarring kind of peeping through. I'm gonna try to put on just a little bit more foundation. I found out it with like 3 layers or so, and like around my mouth, you can still see around my mouth is a little bit. This is something I probably would go for on like a more natural day. Alright guys, so now you can see that I came back. I've set my face. I used the Laura Mercier translucent powder and translucent deep to set my face. I also put on the rest of my makeup. I will say that after I put on my setting spray, which for setting spray I use the Smashbox Photo Finish Primer Water. I also use the NYX Matte Finish setting spray. Notice like even before I put on primer water, my skin was looking kind of dewy, and I was like, oh, use the Smashbox because I feel like it gets rid of that powdery look. But to be honest, I felt like today could have been a day that I just used the NYX alone and not use the Smashbox. I felt like the foundation alone with the powder, like my skin didn't look powdery even after putting on powder because the foundation is so hydrated, blended well with everything else. So that's that. So we're gonna just see how this wears. If you look really close, you can see already on my nose, super oily. Even though I put a mattifying primer, like I said, my nose gets very oily. Kind of breaking up if you look. For the love of God, I feel like I need to take one of my NYX blotting sheets and put on my nose. That's how much oil was just on my nose. But let's see how it looks now. It doesn't look like that bad. Once I put the blotting sheet to my nose, it looks alright. So that's how much oil I got from blotting my forehead. Blush is still on. See, my blush is still on, so product hasn't really, moved. Now that I've blotted my face, like I feel like my makeup looks okay. I'll give y'all an extra close-up. Not the most flattering angle, but y'all will see. So yeah, I think part of it was user error in the beginning. I really shouldn't have used Smashbox primer. What I probably should have just sprayed it with the NYX matte finish setting spray just because of the type of foundation. Okay, so now we're back for our final check-in. It's been over 8 hours I've been wearing this foundation. Final thoughts, as you can see, look at my nose. It's like, yeah, very greasy. Greasy above my eyebrows too. My chin, so in my T-zone, like I said, I am greasy in my T-zone. I'm gonna say, let's start off with the positive. The positive for me is that it's very hydrating. So if you have dry skin, I feel like this is the one for you. If you have oily skin, I would say just stay clear. I feel like if you have really oily skin, you're probably not gonna like this as much. You're not gonna like this because to me, even when I put the mattifying primer on my nose, it's still, I felt like an hour after, not even like maybe an hour after putting it on, my nose got really, really oily and I would have to blot. As far as how it looks, I think the finish is very natural. I like that about it. I would wear it on a day where I don't, like, I don't, on a day where I'm just like, I want a little bit of a natural, dewy look, and I don't mind having to like blot my face. Maybe I'm not gonna be outside that much. Maybe the weather isn't that hot. For overall, I just like the finish. The finish to me is so natural, and I like the way it makes my skin feel for the most part. At first, I felt like when I put it on, it did feel a little sticky, but I'm gonna just attribute that to the Smashbox Photo Finish Primer Water. That was kind of a user error on my part. I'm gonna say thumbs up for people who have normal, dry, or combo skin. If you don't mind blotting throughout the day, and if you like a little dew. If you guys have tried it, please be sure to let me know how you liked it in the comments. And as always, if you like this video, be sure to hit that thumbs up button. And thank you for watching as always. Have a good day. Bye-bye.